Living with the technology that we have today, it makes it simple for us to pull out our phones and use them whenever we want. Unfortunately, there are people that choose to do so while driving. Using the hands-free calling technology that we have today can majorly decrease the amount of car accidents related to texting and driving every year. While I am driving my car compared to my dad's car that has the hands-free, I feel much safer talking on the phone rather than having to actually hold it while I'm driving. Today I'm going to explain the issue with texting and driving, the accidents that result from it, and how much safer calling can be with hands-free calling. Let's start with the problem. Texting and driving is an issue that is becoming an even bigger one with the evolution of technology. Aline Halsworth, representing behavioral scientists, said that most crashes are caused by people like you and me who think that they can pay attention to the road and do something else at the same time. 1 in 4 accidents in 2021 were related to texting and driving, and resulting in around 400 fatal deaths. So if you take a look at this, it's just a picture of some normal, random 4 teenagers, and if you take those statistics at 1 in 4 teens that will be involved in a car accident related to texting, one of these will be. Using a cell phone is illegal in 48 states, and in 2015, there were 16 states that actually had the usage of phones illegal while driving, but since 2017, there are now 48 states. If you get pulled over for being on your phone, you'll get a fine of a minimum of $30 on your first offense, but if it's a repeat offense, you can have a ticket up to $1,000. And that can also come with jail time or even suspension of your driver's license. Whenever I am in a car, whether I am the one driving or not, I am very strict about texting and driving because it not only puts myself or the people in my car at risk, but it also puts innocent others at risk as well. Now that you know the severity of texting and driving, let's talk about why it happens. When people pull out their phones while driving, they are careless and don't realize how dangerous it actually is. Nicholas Becklar, representing the New York Times, said that enforcement of laws against texting while driving sharply reduces fatalities among teenage drivers, according to the new analysis. If you're distracted, like being on your phone while driving, it alters your reaction time, slowing it down by 46%. For comparison, cannabis slows it down by 21%, and if you're drinking of the legal limit, it is 13%. Also, to show you, if just say you are 20 years old and your reaction time is normal without being distracted, but if you are distracted while driving, your reaction time is as equal to someone who is 70 years old. If you are traveling at 55 miles an hour and are distracted by your phone and don't notice that there's stop traffic ahead of you, you have approximately 175 feet to come to a complete stop, and that is if you notice before it is too late. The average block is 200 feet long, so it would take you a whole block to just come to a complete stop. Teen drivers are 4 times more likely to be involved in a car accident that is texting related compared to adults. That is why nowadays, whenever you see texting and driving ads or articles, they are mainly focusing on trying to tell teens why it is so bad. Distracted driving accidents are far more dangerous and is more likely to cause serious or even fatal injuries just because you are distracted and you're probably traveling at a high rate of speed. In 2016, 263 teens were killed in car accidents related to distracted driving. Now that we have talked about the what and why, let's talk about what you can do to change. Using hands-free calling can allow for a more safe and less distracting way for you to talk on the phone while driving. When you receive a call, it will go through your car's speakers, and in most cars, you will either be able to answer or decline the call right from your steering wheel, which is very safe because your hands will already be on the steering wheel and you'll just have to press a button. You can also use the car's voice-activated feature to call someone if you need to do so. All you have to do is more than likely click a button on the steering wheel as well and just say the person you are trying to call. Along with the hands-free calling, you can also use hands-free navigation to make for a safer drive, especially when you're driving on unfamiliar roads or going to somewhere new. You don't have to worry about holding your phone or looking at it if it's on a mount in your car, while also paying attention to the roads, and then you have to worry about road signs and everything like that. It's just all around safer. I use my dad's hands-free calling when I need to use his truck, and I've liked it so much that I actually purchased an aftermarket radio that has a touchscreen and allows for me to use hands-free calling. And with me traveling to school, it is very nice to have that option if I do need to call someone. Texting and driving is something no one should do or even think about doing, but unfortunately that is something that we do have to worry about, as there are people that do it. Using hands-free technology will assist you in the change that is necessary to create safe drivers and safer roads. Today we have talked about the issue with texting and driving, the accidents that result from it, and how much safer it can be with hands-free calling. Using the hands-free calling technology that we have today can majorly decrease the amount of car accidents related to texting and driving every year. Please consider purchasing or using hands-free technology in your car to start making a change for safer roads for yourself and others. Thank you.